This is another wire tutorial. Let's jump in. I'm going to be taking a copper wire and just folding it into two right here. Use any length you so desire. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you three things: how to make the wire, how to combine colors, and how to manipulate the wire when one wire is longer than the other, even though you folded it into two. So first of all, I'm going to be showing the color combination here. So what we're going to be doing is what's your dominant color and what's your minor color. So in this tutorial, the purple is my dominant color and the gold is the minor color. So I put in 4 to 6 purple and then I put one gold. As you can see, the purple is size 6 and the gold is size 8. You can use same color for all of them, it really doesn't matter. So this right here is the middle of the wire. So I'll come to the two edges of the wire. If you see, I folded it equally. I just folded the wire slightly that way, folded the second side slightly that way. This is just to make sure the wires don't fall off. So I come to where the wires are and I just select where I feel is the middle of the wire. So I've just put all of them together. There's no hard and fast rule at this point, whether it is actually the middle or not. It doesn't really matter much. It's just for you to be able to just keep the work moving. So I've divided it how I want it right now, and the other ones will go to the bottom. Now, as you can see, if we didn't lock it at the bottom, everything will just fall off. So what we're going to do is to pick 3 random beads. So I'm putting the gold in middle. That's a good way to start. But as we're going, it's going to mix it's just going to mix anyhow, because we just arrange it and we don't want a particular arrangement, but we just want the gold to just be inside the bead at one point or the other. So this right here, we just twisted it right there, and this is what it looks like. So pick one side and just throw 3 beads down. Now you can use 2, you can use 1, you can use 3, you can also use 4. So I'll just twist it right there, and when I do that, next thing to do is to hold the 2 wires and just twist both of them together to just give us a stem look, like a tree. Now it has the stem and then it has the branches. So we're going to be making another branch right here. Pick 3 beads and just fold it that way and twist it as usual. Now we're going to keep doing that, of course, till we get to the end. So we'll just twist this right here, just turn it this way, and then drop another set of 3 beads right there, push the remaining ones backward, just fold it like that and twist it. When you're twisting it, remember not to over twist it so it doesn't break, and then remember to actually twist it well so that the beads also don't dangle. So if you look very closely, this right here is what we have, and then we'll just keep twisting as well. Take your time. And another hack is that when you look at both wires, look out for the longer wire and use that particular wire to twist. But if for whatever reason one becomes longer than the other, don't worry, but it is better and safer for you to be able to make sure that both wires are equal as you're moving forward. But sometimes due to circumstances beyond your control, it may not exactly happen like that, and there's a way you can go about it, especially when you're getting towards the end. I'll do 1 or 2 more and we'll just keep it moving. So we'll just drop another 3 right there and just fold it in. If you look very closely, you see that the gold was just showing up, randomly, and that's what I actually wanted to achieve. I had it a little bit at the beginning, and then as we kept going, it just started showing itself just once in a while, and that's what we wanted to achieve right here. So we're just going to twist it and target the longer side and drop another 3 beads and just keep twisting it. I'll soon be getting to the end right now so that I'll be able to show you what the end would look like when one is visibly much longer than the other. So this right here is what it looks like by the time we got to the end. And if you look very, very closely, you see that the wire is, one side is very long while the other side is very, very short. Now see how long the other side is. So we're going to be, if that happens, what you need to do is that you're going to be using only the long bead to twist it. So you just do that and run your wires together with the shorter one, and then you pass your beads through the long ones again. That's the hack, because there's no more wire for you to keep twisting with the shorter one. By the time we're done twisting, we just roll the wire through the shorter one and then string the branches to the longer one. But at this point, what we're going to do is that I think we'll just bring it to an end, because we need to end it at this point so that the shorter wire would not pose a problem. So this right here is what we're doing right here. For the last branch, we'll just put one last bead into it and drop it right there, and then we'll just push the bead up a little bit and twist it. By the time we're done twisting, if you look at it very closely, you see that we have that small wire dangling. So we'll just wrap the small wire around that last vine, as you can see it. So that's it. So that small wire is gone. And for this bigger wire, we can also do the same. Just wrap it around the other vine, either to the left or to the right. And by the time we're done wrapping it, this is what it looks like. Of course, we're not going to leave it like that. We'll definitely cut off this excess wire right here. So I just wrapped it around it just one more time to make sure it stays put and strong. And then I pick my scissors and cut it off. And this right here is what it looks like by the time we're done. If you look very closely, you just see touches of gold here and there, and that's pretty much it. I didn't do only this one, I did several others, and it was for a particular project. Now if you look very closely, the color right here really came out pretty nice. I didn't even expect it to look as good as it is. Now the wire I use, by the way, is the size 0.50 wire, and this right here I just arranged it on this mannequin just so you have an idea of what beauty it can be. And for the dress I use this for, this right here is the outfit. So I just brought it here and I had it on the cape and the neck area of the dress. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.